G'day everybody, good afternoon Tate. Welcome to an FTX crypto watch list with me, Craig Cobb of TraderCobb.com, and brought to you by FTX. To get your FTX account and 10% off your trading fees, click on the description below for the link and also how to raise your orders, go long and short, and manage your risk. I hope you're having a great day. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out when I go live. All right. Market. Right. Where are we at? What's going on here? There's one chart that I like out of, the charts I'm looking at the most. Go Joseph. Go Jake. And look, the truth of the matter is, we're going to have a look at the top 10 first, and I'm going to show you a very short, small watch list, but I'm going to point out what I like the most. Go Jeffrey. So for me, Bitcoin's the best looking chart. Well, one of the best looking charts out there, got to sell. With a higher low and a higher high. Doesn't it sound nice and smooth? It's operating. Looks quite nice. Look, the moving averages aren't in the correct order just yet. Got to say that. Oh, by the way, look, I got art in the background now. Starting to get the place set up. The new office, that is. Getting there. Yeah, really nice move and a beautiful pullback. Moving average is not in the correct order, but this is the sort of point where, look, I've seen it so many times before. Now, I'm not suggesting this is going to happen, but I've seen it so many times before where we pull back and then we just go flipping and we slingshot. Oh gosh, it would be nice to see. We've had two very sort of sweet little pullback days after a very nice move higher. As a matter of fact, what is the fib on that pullback? Is it 50? Oh dear. Is that Spot the dog? Oh, come on, mouse. Now there we go. Can't get bigger than that, huh? Okay. I'll drop to 12 then. Pretty damn close. It's not 50. It's not. It ain't 50. It's not 50. I did around the blockchain. Very clever. Yeah, so the trend's really nice. It's having that pullback. That little bullish candle there, of course, as I said before, we can't trade that as a cradle just yet, but what I'm looking at, what I really like is this 12 hour. The problem again though is the next higher time frame. Thanks Kaz. G'day Phil. The next higher time frame from the 12 hour doesn't have the moving averages in the correct order. So I've dropped down to the 8 and I thought to myself, is this tradable? And I kind of like it. Now, granted, there will be some out there that have done the course. You'll look at this and go, there's a little lower high there, Cobby. A little lower high there, mate, and a lower low. I'm looking at the bigger picture. Now, sure, I know, it's not bang on magnificence, but it's not far off, all right? This pullback here to the move up, it's nice. And then I go to the 16, and my moving averages are in the correct order there. So when I go 8 to 16, that's the multiple of 2. That fits the rules for the cradle. So my favorite chart right now is Bitcoin, and I've got an hour and 40 to wait for that candle to close. And if that candle closes the way it is right now, there is a very high probability that this guy is going to be raising an order because it looks bloody good. And I'm willing to take the risk on that with this little doobalaki just a little tiny bit higher and then low. All right, I'm looking more at this, and I've admitted it. I've spoken to it. I'm comfortable with it. Now, if I take a loss, it's going to be 1% of my portfolio, or maybe even a bit less, depending when we get to the time. Probably would be 1%, to be fair, looking at the way this chart's positioned. So I like it. It's a longer term trade on a higher time frame. So when I say longer term, there's room for it to run for a while. Again, it's not a suggestion that that is going to happen, but I do have an opportunity here on Bitcoin if it does close like that. Now, there is some resistance right here. Okay, that 40, call it 41,000 thereabouts. I can see as it stands right now, that little candle between my entry and my stop loss, as to having room for one-to-one to minimize my risk before then. So I'm pretty happy about the way Bitcoin's shaping up right now, and it is on my list bigly. It's a beauty. Now the rest of the market, let's talk about the rest of the market here because that's important, all right? I'm going to focus on the daily time frame here for the rest of the top 10, and I'm going to focus on this top 10. And I know the top 10's changed, Doge isn't there, I know all of these things, but this is the 10 that I've got in here. What we've got is the potential for Ethereum here to set a higher low. Now, Bitcoin has already done that. Look, here's our higher low, here's our higher high. Daily now in an uptrend. Ethereum still needs to break above the high here of 26.4220. 26.4220 for that uptrend to be in play. It's not ready yet. But it's not just Ethereum. It's XRP. If we break above, what is it, 93.1, we'll have a lower high, sorry, a higher low and a higher high. But it's not just XRP. It's Bitcoin Cash. If we break above 650, get to 651, we'll have a higher low and a higher high. But it's not just Bitcoin Cash, it's also DOT. Well, DOT's already done it. Higher low, higher high. Obviously, with that 17% day that DOT experienced a couple of days back, it did push us into that uptrend, and it's very, very nice indeed. Again, there's nothing there, and the reason I haven't been going to the lower time frames is there haven't been a great deal until now. DOT's been on my radar, but it's I just don't like it as much as I do Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking a lot stronger at the moment, so I'm going to stick with that. And yeah, there you go. From DOT, we now go to Litecoin. Bit of a shame in here, wasn't it? Trend was going really nicely. The daily has got that uptrend, higher low, higher high. Again, these are not super strong uptrends, but they are technically there, which the reason I'm saying that is because it does factor into the timeframes for which I can trade based on the checklist rules for the cradle and various other trading strategies that I employ that you can go ahead and get if you want. Oh, and by the way, on that matter, Father's Day in the Northern Hemisphere was on the weekend. We got a Father's Day special. So you can get BAM at a discounted price. Check your email inboxes for those of you who have gone on the free course or on our subscriber list. And if you want to get and see what it's all about, then and you can't find anything, well, go to the website, TraderCobb.com, hit the chat box and ask to speak to somebody. Easy peasy. They will get back to you, or you can just email admin at TraderCobb. It's until the 20th of June. There you go. All right, so Litecoin, yeah, I'm not too enthused by Litecoin. Again, however, if it was to push up through here, we get another higher low. Binance, the same. It's got to push above 79 and 71. So above $392 would set a higher low and a higher high. Cardano, same sort of thing. Got to get above that $1.61 for the higher low and higher high. Link, well, what do you know? Got to get above this high, 26.46. Then we'll have an uptrend, and finally Stellar, the same thing here, but that price is 35.2. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because the whole top 10, apart from DOT and Bitcoin, need to break into an uptrend. Well, sorry, have not broken into uptrends, but have the potential for higher lows. Now, we've seen Bitcoin's dominance increase over time to about 45, 46% as it stands at the moment. Is Bitcoin going to melt some faces? Well, is it even not going to melt faces? Is it going to is it going to lead the market? And so far, it has done. Now, what I don't want to see is I don't want to see this getting too much blooming bigger. Still got 2 hours to go, hour 30. Don't get much bigger, please. I don't want a big candle there. Anyway, to my list now. To my list. And you can see there's not much in there. Bitcoin, superb. Love it. Now, we've got the flip side here, which is the potential for further downside. Now, I've got a couple of options in here because this one did come up. There was what was it? The short from the other. Where is it? Hang on. SNX. There you go. Short there. I actually didn't raise the order because again, stupid me. I should have. I'm dirty on myself for not getting that done. It was just I don't know. I just didn't get the order in. I wanted to, but that's in a nice downtrend. And there's another one here in Aave. It's pulled back up, moving away quite nicely. Now, what I was looking at here, yeah, it was that. It was that right there. Look at that 2 hour bearish candle right there in the cradle. Still valid, by the way, if you are looking to get your fingers on some shorts. But it's very, if it breaks the high of that candle, then it kills itself off. The 4 hour does have a lower high and a lower low. Not the greatest of trends. And again, the market seems to be at the moment wanting to drive higher. But we always like to have options for longs and shorts. And that is one right there. The final one that I've got in my list is Waves. Oh, g'day, Waves. What are you doing? Yeah, I've lost the plot. Lots of running around. Look, the daily trend's there, but it's not, it's not superb. What I do like, however, is the momentum it's carrying. All right, it's going well. It's been a little bit, hey, how you doing? A bit messy, yeah, not Lionel, just messy. And what I'm hoping to see is I'm looking to see some clearer moves. See what I mean about messy? It's been moving high, but it's been doing it in a weird sort of like offbeat. You know, it's not been marching to well, it's not been, the drummer's been off. The drummer's been off, right? And the rest of the band's going, come on, Barry, do better. I'm waiting to see if we can get some better cyclicity. A little pullback here, but we just seem to be zooming away. I am willing to wait and see if we do get pullbacks, and hence why it is on the list. To around the blockchain, any new projects on your radar? Any thoughts on Polygon Matic? Matic, it's not featured in the list. I focus more on trading than I do on, you know, fundamental sort of stuff. So not really. I'm just looking at the charts. Oh, come on, don't do it to me. Look, I like the fact that Bitcoin's going up, don't get me wrong, but Schnitzel von Krumm, I really want that candle to ease up. I want it to stop now. That would be very, very nice indeed. So again, that's what I've got. Bitcoin's a killer right now. Looks fantastic. The market's starting to get a little bit more rev behind it after 2 days of pullback. Let's see how we go, and let's just hope, and fingers crossed, that this stays the way it does so that I can get a trade on. I do like trading. Now again, guys, relatively quick video as it is a watch list video. I wanted to just say, please do like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And look, the more people you share this stuff with, the better it is for the whole community. It's better for me, better for people involved. It just does help. If you like what we do, I'd really appreciate a share and just letting people know about what we do. It's brought to you by TraderCobb.com and FTX, of course, which you can get your 10% discount on your trading fees on the description or link below, as well as how to go long, go short, and manage your risk. And don't forget the Father's Day sale at TraderCobb.com. Go over there, hit the chat box up, and just see what is available for you. All right, excellent. You have a fantastic afternoon. I'm going to, stick around for a bit longer and see how we go with this Bitcoin order. I hope you're well. Have a fantastic afternoon. I am out. Goodbye.